Hi, my name is Lin Jiarong. I'm going to talk about the pure digital banks. First, I would like to talk about the brief introduction of pure digital banks and such kind of banks in Taiwan, and then their advantages and disadvantages over traditional banks. And finally, how have they been doing so far? A pure digital bank is a bank that can only be accessed through the internet. Unlike traditional banks, they do not have physical branches and only provide online banking services. And what I have said can only be accessed through the internet indicates that pure digital banks do not offer cash deposit or withdrawal services. All transactions must be conducted by electronic transfer. But however, pure digital banks do possess banking license, which means that they are also subject to auditing and regulation by authorities. And in Asia, Japan is the first country who developed pure digital banks. For example, since 2000, they have Rakuten Bank, SBI Sumishin Net Bank, and Sony Bank, etc. And they currently have about 9 pure digital banks in total. And in Taiwan, the authority opened the applications for Pure Digital Bank in 2018, and now we have three new banks, which are Line Bank, Rakuten Bank, and Next Bank. And for the advantages, Pure Digital Banks offer almost all the financial services of traditional banks. Customers who own the account of Pure Digital Bank can complete almost all kinds of transactions online without setting aside time to visit a physical branch. There's no need to go to the physical branch, taking a number card and wait for several minutes or several 10 minutes to simply change the password or signature. And because of the Pure Digital Bank do not have any physical branch, the banks do not have to afford the cost of establishing a physical branch either, such as the rent, the cost of computers, ATM machines, and the wages of employees. Therefore, the various kind of fees in pure digital banks are generally cheaper than those in traditional banks. And this is very welcome by the Z generation, who are used to have internet to do everything. And also during the pandemic, COVID-19 for example, the zero contact feature has also reduced virus transmission between people. And furthermore, because of the zero contact, pure digital banks merely have paper-based document toward customers. To and to some extent, it is also they also achieve environmental benefits by reducing the use of paper. And moreover, pure digital banks can leverage the advantages of the internet to form alliance with other financial or unrelated industries. For example, while pure digital banks often do not have their own insurance or fund companies, they can collaborate with other insurance and investment firms to offer customers more financial services beyond online banking. And besides the financial industry, pure digital banks also find it easier to collaborate with e-commerce companies, integrating financial data with customer information to provide more customized services to customers in their daily lifespans, thereby establishing a financial ecosystem. And for the disadvantages, pure digital banks have weaker relationship with customers compared to traditional banks because they do not require customers to physically visit their branches. And without cooperation with e-commerce or other industry to understand customers if they have not done already, pure digital banks find it difficult to interact with customers and understand their true financial needs. And so, consequently, they will struggle to increase the depth and breadth of financial services through the interaction. And at the same time, due to a lack of physical interaction with customers, pure digital banks may generate potential credit risk. Traditional banks generally investigate the purpose and repayment ability of loan applicants to ensure their needs and repayment capacity. And pure digital banks allow customers to apply for loans online, with the purpose and repayment ability mostly provided by customers themselves to write it online, and their system will approve it automatically. And these modes may fail to understand the overall and true situation of customers, leading to information asymmetry between banks and customers, and thus increase the possibility of credit risk. And so and to talk more about it, um, pure digital banks face greater challenges in maintaining cybersecurity because they rely on their online systems. So if their cybersecurity is not well protected, customers, their personal information, their data, and privacy are more easily threatened than with traditional banks. So once if the system does not work, the lack of paper-based backups can lead to loss of customer data and to affect customers' transactions. And for more information in Taiwan, those who typically go to banks are usually the company's accounting person or retirees. So they feel more comfortable and prefer having bank tellers to help them to doing transactions and are not proficient in using the internet banking services. And these individuals are one of the challenges that pure digital banks need to overcome in their operations. Since starting in 2021 and 2022, the three pure digital banks in Taiwan are still in the phase of losses. And according to the Financial Supervisory Commission of Taiwan, in this year, March 2024, the first quarter, the cumulative losses of three pure digital banks, the Rakuten Bank, Line Bank, and Next Bank, are counted to nearly 6 billion NT dollars, approximately equivalent to 1.84 billion US dollars or 2.5 billion Sing dollars. These pure digital banks claim that they are still in the early stages of operation, need to continuously invest more to increase the number of customers. And more about that, since Taiwan has not yet opened up qualifications for pure digital banks to operate wealth management business, coupled with significant expenses and the inability to find alternative sources of income. These three banks have been operating at a loss for the past 4 years. And meanwhile, their total deposit balance in the first quarter of this year amount to about 64.9 billion NT dollars, which approximately equivalent to 2 billion US dollars or 2.7 billion Sing dollars, which is relatively low compared to traditional banks. So to conclude, the future of pure digital banks, at least in Taiwan, still faces many challenges that need to get over. And this is all about my presentation. Thanks for listening.